Hey, I just got off work. What a long day. I'm going to stop by the store real quick and then I'll be home.
Did you have a good day at work? I'm just finishing up now, too. I'll be heading home in just a little bit here, and then I'll start cooking dinner. Is there anything you want me to cook for tonight? Anything special you feel like?
No way. You don't have to cook anything. Don't even bother.
Wait, why not? What are you talking about? Are you not hungry? Did you have something to eat already?
Nope, not really hungry at all.
Then what should I do for dinner? What do you expect me to do?
Come on, we've already gone over this. How do you forget things so easily? My mom cooked some food for me and brought it by last week. You know, it's sitting in the fridge right now, right? That's what I'm eating tonight. I've been thinking about it all day. Just make sure you warm it up for me before I get home, okay?
What? Are you seriously going to eat that again? Aren't you getting tired of the same thing? All you've been eating is stuff your mom drops off. Is everything okay? I can whip something up real quick.
No, everything is fine. What's wrong with wanting to eat my mom's cooking? She's been nice enough to bring it by even though she's busy. Do you have a problem with that?
I wouldn't say that I have a problem with it. Do you really not like my cooking that much? That you have to have your mom go out of her way to bring you something?
You know how I feel about your cooking. I've told you this a million times.
Can you remind me?
Your food has no flavor, and you always cook the same things over and over. I'm sick of it. I can't even begin to compare your food to Mom's. She's just on a whole other level from you. I still can't believe that you don't even realize this after all of my complaints about your cooking. That is what's so crazy about this whole situation.
Why are you being so mean? Can't we just have a discussion without you being rude? I understand that your mother's cooking is amazing, but come on! You don't have to say it like that, do you?
It's the truth. If I were to sugarcoat it, I wouldn't be doing you any favors. We've been married for years now. It's not my fault if you can't get any closer to Mom's cooking. I give up. I made a big mistake choosing to marry you.
Why would you say that? What kind of person are you?
What do you expect? Do you want me to pretend I'm happy with everything? Food is how we live. If I don't like the food, it's not living, right?
You're right. Food is obviously very important to everyone, but everyone who's tried my food likes it. I haven't heard anyone complain but you. I've even studied with some of the best chefs in the country. I'm pretty sure that my cooking isn't as bad as you're making it out to be. I have no clue what your freaking problem is. What did I ever do to you?
You think that I have a problem? I am not the one with the problem. You must be crazy to think that people actually enjoy your cooking. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. People just don't want to hurt your feelings, that's all, I bet. All you chicks go to extra lengths to make sure you feel good about yourselves. It's ridiculous.
Who wouldn't want to have friends who are nice to them and want them to succeed? I know my good friends would tell me the truth while being nice about it.
All right, well, whatever you say. I don't want to hear it.
What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you talking to me like this?
And for you to think that your cooking can ever beat out my mom's, man, you're insane. I don't care how hard you try, there's no way that's going to happen.
Why do you continue to put me down? Are you trying to make me feel like crap?
Like I said, I'm just spreading the truth. Not much more to it than that. You're the one getting all defensive. What's wrong with you?
Are you joking? I can't take this anymore. We are married, and now you won't even eat my food? You'd rather pick something up at the store, even junk food. Do you know how that makes me feel? Do you know how depressing it is to have your partner always putting you down?
It's just reality. I don't have any other choice. And of course, I'd rather eat a bag of chips than whatever it is you cook any day of the week. Well, I guess I have a little sympathy for you.
What do you mean, sympathy?
Well, it must be hard to be in your situation where you'll never be as good as my mom. There's no way in hell that'll happen.
This is incredible. Why would you say that?
My mom was always the best at cooking, cleaning, and other chores. The house was always perfect. That's how I was brought up, and now, seeing how you are, it amazes me that someone can be like you. You never do anything right. I mean, look at the house now. It's not even clean. Mom even had time in between all of her work to go back to school. She got her bachelor's degree even though she had to take care of us kids. She's someone you should look up to. You're nothing like her. never will be.
What's it matter if I'm not like her? I am my own person, and you should be happy with that. Your mother's generation was different from ours. She had different possibilities that we'll never have. We have completely different opportunities that she'll never have. You need to understand that. Your mother was a stay-at-home housewife too. Of course she had more time to clean up around the house. You know I spend half the day at work. There's no way I have extra time to do even more than I already do at home.
All I hear are excuses. You're so good at making excuses. I bet you practice all day.
I'm not making excuses. I don't have the luxury of being at home all the time. I have to commute, work, go shopping, and so much more. I don't have extra time to do anything. I'd love to have extra time to just relax sometimes, but that's not happening with you.
Yep, all you can do is make excuses about your life. How pathetic. I can't believe you're okay with making excuses why you can't do something. If you don't have extra time, make it. That's completely up to you.
You're right, to some extent. Would it be that hard to give me some credit for the things I do? Can't you find anything positive to say? It's not like you offer to help with anything around the house. I could use some help around here. I work full-time and on top of that do all of the chores. I think that says a lot. All you can do is complain about me.
Wow, it sounds like you want a cookie for your efforts. How cute.
Why are you always a jerk to me?
The man of the house only works, nothing more. You should know that by now.
How does that make sense when I'm working just as much as you, plus doing all of the cooking and cleaning? You don't ever offer to help with anything.
Like you said, our generation is different. The way we do things is normal.
Our generation is changing, and most couples work together to balance out chores at home. That's how marriages stay healthy.
Nope, no one that I know lives like that. You must be thinking of something you saw in a movie. That's not reality.
You are completely out of touch with reality. When did you become such a mean person? All you do is sit around and watch while I do everything around the house. How do you think that makes me feel? You treat me like crap, and you don't even care. I wish that you'd lend a hand here and there. Maybe help with the dishes or laundry. That's normal stuff. Start thinking about other people and not just yourself.
Wow, you're being so petty. How do you live with yourself? I don't have to put up with this kind of lecture after I've worked all day. I have enough stress at work. You're wasting my time. Don't you have something to do other than bother me?
Yeah, I do. I have to go grocery shopping for our family. Is that okay with you?
Whatever you say. You've made me irritated. I don't even want to see you tonight. I'm not coming home. After all, something just came up.
Grow up. Just because something doesn't suit you, you can't just run away. I didn't realize how oversensitive you've become.
Who wants to go home to some broad who just gives me lip all the time? I'm off tomorrow, so I'll head out to my parents' house where I'm wanted. Maybe I'll come back home after the weekend or something. We'll have to see how I'm feeling then.
You're serious about this, aren't you? You are amazing. You try to put me down like this and then pout and run away to your parents? Who's the pathetic one again? So, what do you want? So I don't need to worry about dinner, right?
I told you that Mom's food is in the fridge. Do you not listen to anything I say?
Okay then, I'll figure it out. What are you going to do at your parents' place? Hang out with your mom all day?
At least my mom knows how to appreciate me. She'll be able to cheer me up.
What do you mean, cheer you up?
Well, once she finds out that my crazy wife drove me out of our house, she'll have a few words to say to you.
Wow, that's very mature, even for you. Do you think of anyone but yourself? What do you think will happen to my relationship with your mother if you spread rumors like that?
You think I care what happens between you two?
You know exactly how defensive your mom gets about you. Why would you wind her up like this? She'll be calling me and telling me how bad of a wife I am. You're okay with that?
Why else would I mention it to her? She'll rip you to pieces. Maybe if my mom tells you she agrees with me, you'll finally realize how to fix yourself and treat me better. Make sure you keep an open mind when she calls you. Show her some respect, too.
Give me a break here. I don't have time for your games. We have a life together we should be focused on. I can't believe you're doing this to me. Using your mom as some way to intimidate and control me? You know, I don't want to argue with your mom. That's not something anyone should have to go through. Let's just drop this, okay?
I'm not the one that started this. You are. But I will be the one that finishes it. I'm almost at my parents' house. Maybe getting yelled at by my mom will make you realize how to change.
What do you mean you're almost there? Are you kidding? Wait a second. I know you're there. Answer your phone. I've got something important I want to talk about. It's pretty exciting. Do you think you can come home a bit early? It's really important.
I have no idea. I got a lot going on at work. I might have to stay late tonight. What are you talking about that's so important? Did something happen to my mom? Can't we just hold off until tomorrow? I'm going to be so tired after working so hard.
Nope, it has to be done today. It wouldn't make sense if it were tomorrow. I won't take up that much of your time, I promise.
Jesus, what is wrong with you? Why do you have all these last-minute requests all the time? Just tell me now if it's so important. Hurry up.
No, I need to say this in person. It's a special surprise.
What, are you trying to get me to go to my parents again? I'm happy to do so if you're trying to stir something up.
You know, I'm not trying to make you mad, and I've never done anything on purpose to make you go there. Fine, I'll tell you. I haven't been feeling too well lately, so I went to the hospital.
Are you serious? It can't be that big a deal.
It is. The doctor ran some tests, and you won't believe this. He told me, congratulations!
Why would he congratulate you on being sick? What a weirdo.
I'm not sick, you dummy. I'm pregnant. There's a baby in my tummy. Hello? James, are you still there?
That's good to hear. I'm happy for you.
What do you mean happy for me? Is that it? That's all you can say in a situation like this? Aren't you happy too? Or excited? We're having a baby.
I guess. Sure, I'm happy.
It doesn't seem like it. You really don't care, do you? I don't even know why I thought you'd be excited. Normally the dad would be thrilled, you know, excited that he's going to have a kid.
I was just on the phone with my mom. I told her about you being pregnant. She sounded pretty happy about it. Well, I was excited when I talked to my mom about it. I've calmed down a bit since we hung up, I guess.
What? Wait a minute. What do you mean you were all excited when you told your mom? That makes no sense. Isn't that weird? Shouldn't you get excited with me, since it's our baby?
No, of course. It's a big deal. A baby on the way, very cool. Mom was super excited about this too. She was jumping up and down. It'll be her first grandkid. She's going to go buy baby clothes tomorrow and some toys. How funny.
Tomorrow? We just found out about this today. Isn't that a little early? We don't even know if it's a boy or girl. Tell her not to waste her money and wait until we find out which sex it is.
Are you serious? It's definitely going to be a boy. No doubt in my mind, and no way I'd accept it any other way. Mom said so too, so no way it's going to be a girl. Not with me anyway.
Come on, there's no way to guarantee that. You should know that already. Don't you think there's something wrong with your thinking? Just a bit?
Nope, not at all. I'm 100% sure of it.
Why don't you ever consult me with any of your decisions? What if I wanted it to be a girl? Plus, I'm only in the beginning stages of my pregnancy. Nothing is stable or for sure yet. We shouldn't be telling anyone about me being pregnant for at least a few more weeks. What if I have a miscarriage?
Why would you say something like that? That's just impossible, especially with me as the dad. Plus, I just wanted to tell Mom as soon as possible. She deserves to know before anyone else. Mom is my number one. You can't even beat her in my rankings. Haven't we discussed this already?
I've heard you say that more than once. I'm glad you think of me and that I'm so important to you. But it is my pregnancy. This is my time to shine. All I want to hear from you is support or something simple like congratulations. Just for the two of us to celebrate. It is our baby.
Sure, I got it. Congrats. Is that enough to make you happy?
You are absolutely ridiculous. This was supposed to be a special day for the two of us. Like always, you do everything you can to ruin a special moment.
Why do you have to complain about everything? It's not all about how you feel. Oh, that's right. You're free this coming Saturday, right?
I think so. How come?
I thought we should go to see my folks so we can celebrate your pregnancy. You want to come along?
Are you serious? I told you that it's still too early.
We need to throw a big celebration for this. It's my first baby boy!
Anything I say is useless at this point with you. I guess we can let my parents know too?
Yeah, do whatever you like. Where the hell are you now? Why aren't you answering your phone? Answer me!
I don't want to talk to you or anyone else. I'm on the side of the road. I'm just walking around now. I needed some fresh air.
What are you talking about? How dare you just walk off by yourself? You know how important this was for my parents. My mom was so excited to see me and hear about the baby, and you just get up and walk off by yourself? Can't you think of anyone other than yourself? Not everything is about you.
Yeah, whatever you say. The way that your mom is treating me, I just couldn't take it. I needed to take a break. I feel like I'm going out of my mind here. I had to get out of there, so I said that I needed to use the restroom. I'm going to go back home. I can't be there any longer.
You can stay as long as you like. I want to be alone anyway. Why do you always do something like this? We're all celebrating our pregnancy. My parents even ordered from your favorite restaurant. Is this your way of showing your gratitude and respect to my mom? She deserves better than that.
Normally, I would agree that anyone should be shown respect, but when you told me that your mom was ordering from my favorite restaurant, sure, I was happy and grateful. It's not like we can afford that place often. But she only ordered me a piece of bread. Are you frickin' serious? Is she trying to be rude to me on purpose? She literally went out of her way to be rude to me. How do you think that makes me feel? Why does your mother hate me so much? We came to celebrate the baby in my stomach, and this is what your family does?
Oh, come on. It's not that she had any other choice. She was only thinking about the baby.
What the hell are you talking about, no choice? It's obvious she's being petty to be mean to me. How can you see it any other way? And how can you take her side on this? Do you really think I can stick around after she does that to me?
Being petty? You better take that back. She didn't do anything on purpose to make you mad. Is that what you think of my mom? Such an idiot. Mom was just being careful. She's just looking out for you. Can't you see that?
What the hell? You're actually being serious, aren't you? What exactly about ordering a bread roll and nothing else is being careful? I can't fathom how you're going to defend her again. I should have been expecting you to act like this.
You're too fat. You shouldn't be eating so much now anyway. It's not good for our baby.
Who are you calling fat? I'm a little bigger because of the baby, but I'm nowhere near fat.
She wanted to make sure you don't gain even more weight. See, she was looking out for you. It's not good for the baby if you're too big.
Is your brain functioning at all right now? Isn't there a better way to show that you care about a person rather than to order a single piece of bread? It's like she goes out of her way to treat me like some convicted criminal.
Jeez, you're just way too sensitive. It must be the hormones from the baby. Just take a breath. Besides, everyone was laughing. You were the center of attention, just like you always want. Everybody wins here.
You're such a jerk. I can't believe this. Your whole family are pieces of work, especially you and your mother. I will never forgive her for what she did today. This isn't something that anybody would be able to forgive.
You better watch your mouth. Be careful with what you say about Mom, especially in front of me. She doesn't deserve your anger. You better know your place.
How are you okay talking to me like this? Seriously, your mother is a mean and cruel old lady with nothing better to do but talk bad about other people.
Shut your mouth.
For the rest of my life, I will never step foot in the same room with that excuse for a human being.
Oh yeah? Why don't you keep flapping your mouth? See what happens. You keep it up, and you'll have a problem with me pretty soon. I'll see to it that you regret this.
You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with whatever happens as long as I never have to see her again. I don't give a crap what you say.
What is with your attitude?
I want a divorce. Immediately. I'm going to file our divorce papers tomorrow.
What? What are you talking about? You better know what you're doing. There's no going back. You're about to lose it all.
I know exactly what I'm doing. I cannot be with someone like you. We're getting divorced. I'm not going to flip out or anything, and I'm tired of fighting with you. I'm just exhausted. You don't deserve me. I can't be happy with you anymore. Actually, I've never been happy with you. This baby needs a warm and healthy family, away from you and your mom.
Whatever you say. I hope you know what you're getting yourself into. You know you're pregnant with my kid, right? Are you trying to take my kid away from me? My kid needs his father around. I won't let you get away with that.
I'm not saying anything other than we're getting divorced. We'll figure out everything else later on. I never want to see you again after we're all done with the divorce, you piece of crap.
Jesus, you're such an idiot. It's unbelievable. Just because Mom ordered you a piece of bread? I can't believe you. All we've been through and you want a divorce? It's incredible what you're saying. The lack of gratitude for everything I've done for you.
You think the bread is the reason I'm leaving you? That was just the straw that broke the camel's back. Do you realize how badly you've treated me over the years? How worthless you've made me feel day after day. There's no way I can put up with your crap anymore. I deserve much, much better than you.
You are mentally ill. You need to see a psychiatrist.
I don't care what you say to me anymore. We're getting divorced. I can't wait to get away from you.
Fine. Do whatever you want. If you think you can go on and live without me, we'll see how that goes. Hilarious. If anything, I consider myself a lucky man. I don't have to look at your fat face anymore. Good riddance. I'm sure Mom is going to love getting rid of you once and for all. What a huge relief, actually.
You're welcome to think any way you like. I've tried over the years, but there's no fixing your demonic thoughts. I'm just relieved that I was able to get this out. I've wanted to get away from you for the longest time. They say love is blind. I was blind since I met you, but now I can see. I can see what a disgusting pig you are. Oh, I feel so much better now.
Whatever. You're going to have a hard time surviving, and you'll be running back to me, just you watch. It's not like you'll be able to afford any place to live on your own with your crappy job.
Don't pretend you know what you're talking about. You have no clue what's going on. Keep your mouth shut for once, will you? For as long as I live, I will never give you the hope that we'll be together again. It's not worth it for me. Don't be coming to me when you realize what you've lost. It's too late for that.
It's not like you've ever done anything for me anyways. Stop putting yourself on a pedestal. You're not that important. Send me the papers to sign once you're ready.
I'll sign my portion and leave the paperwork on the kitchen table. You file them. I'm moving out my stuff as soon as I get back. Go ahead and file the paperwork when you leave your parents. Bye.
Hey, long time no talk. How have you been? How's the baby doing? Is he healthy?
Who is this? How can I help you? Maybe you have the wrong number?
You know damn well who this is. Are you being serious right now?
What do you want? What is it that I can help you out with?
Jeez, you don't have to be so cold. I just wanted to check in with you. Can't you even ask how I've been? Don't you have any manners? After all we've been through? It's been 3 months since we last talked.
Nope, I couldn't actually care less how you are. I have more important things to think about. I haven't thought about you or us in almost 3 months. My life has been so much more peaceful. It's been great. I'd rather not even talk to you right now. Hurry up.
Well, okay, nice to talk to you too.
There is no us anymore. We're divorced. I have zero interest in talking to you. And out of the blue, you just contact me? What do you want?
Well, actually, I had something I wanted to get your advice about. It'll just take a second.
Advice? You want to hear what I have to say? are you okay? Why don't you ask your precious mother? I'm sure she listens better than I do. She definitely has more time than I do. She's also much more experienced and knowledgeable than me, remember? She's so special to you in a weird way.
Well, yeah, but I tried talking to her about this before. She already told me that she didn't know how to help and not to ask her about it again, so...
Oh, really? Your perfect mother didn't know how to help you and doesn't want to talk about it anymore? How ironic is that? I guess nobody's perfect. You and your mother are proof of that.
Give me a chance here. I'm going through it now. It won't take that long.
I don't know if I want to. It'll probably cause me stress that I don't need, so I'll pass.
Please, come on. I promise it won't take long. You're the only other person I can turn to.
Fine. You only have 2 minutes, then I'm turning off my phone.
Okay, thank you. I'll make it quick. How exactly were we making our life work when we were together?
What are you talking about? I don't know what you're asking. That question makes no sense. You have 1 minute left.
Well, you know how I am, right? Even if I didn't have the money to pay for something, I always figured out a way to get it, right? I'd take out a loan or pay installments or whatever. I was pretty crafty.
Yeah, I remember that. How can I forget?
I knew that I was in debt and stuff, but you were the one who did all our finances and figured stuff out.
Of course, I remember that. It wasn't easy to make things work.
Well, how were you able to pay for everything each month? You were making things work so smoothly. How did you do it? Any way I look at it, I don't have enough money to pay for everything now. I have no clue what to do.
Are you serious? Is that all you wanted to ask me? I was able to make things work because of my salary. I was using part of my salary to pay your loans. I know that we both made decent money, but your spending habits were out of control. I made things work only because we put our money together, and it wasn't easy. If you didn't have any debts, we would have had so much more money saved.
Wait a minute. You're making as much as I am? Are you serious?
Yep. More, actually. You always let your pride get the best of you. If I had told you the truth about my salary, you would have treated me even worse than you already did. So yeah, I was actually making quite a bit more than you.
Are you serious?
I had no clue. Even with what both of us were making, we barely made things work. There's no way you're going to be able to make it alone unless you get another job or something. Sucks that life is hard, huh? You should have thought it through before driving me to divorce you.
I didn't think it through completely, I guess. I left everything up to you while we were married. I had no idea how hard it would be for me.
That's what I figured. Too bad you treated me like you did. I always try to discuss things with you, but you'd always find some excuse not to talk and take off for your parents' place. After our divorce was filed, I felt this huge sense of relief. It was amazing.
I understand now. I see how things might have been hard on you before. Wait, so without having to pay my debts, you must have some extra money in the bank.
What? Why are you asking that?
I don't know what to do. I don't have enough money to pay for rent. Can you please help me out?
Are you joking? Why the hell would I ever do that? Wow, you have some nerve. I can't even believe we're having this discussion. There's no way in hell I'm going to help you.
Come on, please. Just a little bit would help.
Nope. I am not working this hard and living responsibly, so my money can be thrown into a black hole.
Why would you say that?
I have to save every little bit for my baby. I don't have any extra for anything else. Without you in my life, everything is better. My bank account keeps growing and growing. I'm so happy that we got a divorce. Thank you for that.
Come on, I'm sorry. I treated you badly and I'm really sorry. Please, give me another chance. I've changed.
You must be joking. Either that or you're sick in the head. Do you remember what you used to call me all the time? Idiot. But it turns out you are the idiot.
But
I can't believe that you thought I might help you out. How ridiculous. You kept spending money and dug yourself into this hole. You need to dig yourself out. Isn't that the most natural thing to do?
There's no way I can. You know how much I owe. Don't you see that it's impossible?
If it's so hard, why don't you go to your parents' house and have them take care of you? You really don't have any other choice. You need to figure it all out. Or just go ask your favorite person in the world. I'm sure your mother would be happy to help you out.
I can't. Mom and I haven't spoken in a little bit.
You haven't?
Oh, poor baby, why not? I thought you had already gone back and moved in with them. I'm just not good with taking care of the house. It's just not my money problem. I haven't been cleaning up at all either. My mom was disgusted and said that she didn't raise me like this. She went through one of her manic episodes and now she won't even pick up her phone when I call.
How convenient. It looks like things went full circle. She did everything for you and now you can't even take care of yourself?
Right? See, it's not like I did anything wrong.
That's not close to how I would phrase it.
I mean, if my mother forgave me, I wouldn't be against living with her. That'll work for me. But it's pretty far from here and far from work. I wouldn't be able to commute to work from their home. I don't know what else to do. I'm out of ideas. Can you please help?
Wow. So again, you're just thinking only about your convenience. Nothing has changed about you one bit. Your minute is up. I could care less what happens to you. Remember, we're not married anymore, and I don't owe you anything.
Come on, you don't have to be like that. Can't you show me some kindness? We made things work as a couple. Let's just give it another shot. Please, I'll do things differently this time. I swear.
Our past is something that I would never go back to. I have too much positive things happening in my life. I'm not going to waste my prayers or money on someone like you. Never in a million years.
Come on, baby. Give me this last chance. It's the least you can do.
If I remember correctly, I remember you saying something about me being no good and that I never did anything to help. Let's just keep it like that. I'll be true to your words.
But I didn't mean it.
Alrighty, I'm going to block you now. Later.
Please, just give me a chance.
I don't know if the life James was living, suffering daily, was too hard for him or what, but he ended up defaulting on his debts and ran off somewhere. I'm not exactly sure what happened to him after that, but I'm positive that he did nothing to turn his life around. James's mountain of debt and marital struggles became the biggest gossip of his parents' neighborhood. See what happens when you don't treat people with the respect that you expect them to treat you? What happened to me? My folks were kind enough to help me out during the rest of my pregnancy. Things aren't exactly easy, but I have a wonderful life. Every day is a good day. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to see more content. See you next time!